shirk. It's normal and not surprising that Allah has a right over us. That's normal. What's astonishing and amazing is for people to renegade against the right of Allah upon us. That's what's amazing. People do a small favor for you, and you never forget it for the rest of your life. I remember in Medina, in my last 4 months there, I had a teacher who taught me as a child Quran. And when I returned to Medina, he was teaching in the Masjid al-Nabawi by Khawkhat Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, the doorway where the Prophet ﷺ said in his farewell words, close all the alleys leading to the masjid except my alley and Abu Bakr's alley. Khawkhati wa Khawkhat Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. It's still known till today. I was occupied in the university classes and plenty of private classes, and I didn't have time to go to him. In the last 4 months I had in Medina, I went to him to seek additional ijazah in the Quran. He told me, come back, and he took out a piece of paper, he wrote my name down, he said, come back and see me in 3 years if I'm still alive. I said, but Sheikh, and I'm only going to be in Medina 4 more months and I'm going to be done, inshallah, I'm going back to my country. And my father told me to get an ijazah from him no matter what it takes. He told me that ijazah from him, wallah, he said that, is more important to me than the degree you're going to get from the university. He had a high chain ijazah, and he was one of Al-Hudayf's teachers, and more importantly, he was among the best Quran teachers possibly of our time. Rahmatullah alayh. He said he can't do nothing. So then I got my father involved, and I told my father to call him. And that's how I got most of my private classes with many of the shuyukh there. He agreed if his students agree. He told my father, if my students agree, then I will do it. Because everyone had a set time. And he asked them, would you be willing to, take a little bit of time out so we can get Ahmed involved? And they all agreed, Jazahumullah khair. It may be something simple, maybe something big. That was nearly 20 years ago, and I never forgot it. Nor did I forget what his students did when they all agreed to give me a portion of their time. And I make dua for him. I possibly for 20 years, I don't remember a day I don't make dua for him and them, unless I forgot. And even recently, I was checking to send him a gift, very recently, and I found out that he died, rahmatullah alayh, 3 years ago. So people who do a little bit of good for you, you cherish that from them. What about Allah? وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. You could never count Allah's blessings over you. You and yourself, you and your skull, and how it was perfected. Your eyes and your eyelids, and your eyebrows, your neck and your heart. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. You read about the eye and how it was slanted inwards, in precision and perfection, and so it would no sweat, designed in so perfection that so no sweat will go in it. One of the doctors say that. I read it in an article once. Just go down from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, blessing after blessing that you couldn't count. That's just in yourself. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. So take it. All the blessings from the cradle to the grave, you couldn't count it. Leave everything and just look at the blessing of Islam. يَمُنُّونَ عَلَيْكَ أَنْ أَسْلَمُوا قُلْ لَا تَمُنُّوا عَلَيَّ إِسْلَامَكُمْ. It's a privilege from Allah.